Hello, shooters, loaders, and casters. Welcome to the Georgia Shooting Connection Friday Night Live Stream. Happy birthday, America. Woo! Hope everybody's doing well. Kyle, start it up.
I don't know that I can, but I'll give it a shot. Glad to see everybody in the side chat. Y'all are already hopping and popping. That's awesome. We've got a great panel right now. We're expecting somebody else to show up as soon as he gets settled in where he's at, and it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. But I don't know, CW, what you got going on, brother?
Oh, a lot of nothing over here. Still convalescing, getting better. I loaded up some 3006s. Didn't do any casting this week because it's been over 100 degrees. So I've been staying in the house and doing brass prep. There's a lot of brass prep.
I can't believe that you didn't do any casting.
No casting this week. But I did find a great big box full of 3006 brass.
That's always good.
A couple thousand more 3006s to.
Damn, that was a big box.
Oh, it's a big box. Yeah, it's probably most of a 5-gallon pail. All in bags in a box. Didn't even know it was there. It was buried in the corner.
That's always a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, brass is good to find.
Mm-hmm.
Right up there with that $20 bill you left in the coat pocket from last year.
Yeah, when it starts getting cold.
Yeah.
What's going on, AR?
I'm glad to be here. Appreciate you inviting me. Hello, everybody in the side chat. Good to see you all. I'm not going to really get into the week. I'm hoping I'll have a good weekend. So glad to be on here.
And last, certainly but not least,
Scotland.
Our favorite, the crazy Scott. What's up, my brother?
What's up, fellas? What's up, folks? Good to be here. Appreciate the link as always. And I apologize. I've been gone for a couple weeks, but I'm pretty sure you guys can understand. So good to be back. Good to be here. It is Friday. It is America's weekend. And it's pretty special to me, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty special to you. So make sure you get out there and you celebrate it. And if you have not done so already, I'm going to tell you right now, get out there and make your video for Let Freedom Ring. 5 o'clock Eastern. Set that bitch off and let it rock. Let's blow up YouTube.
There you go. And it don't really matter. As long as it's a shooting video, it ain't got to be ring and steel. It ain't got to be mag dumps. It's us exercising our Second Amendment right, and it's made the purposes for YouTube to draw attention to us gun-loving folks out here in the world, right?
That's exactly it, man. Let's get as much attention as possible and help all out. One of the biggest things right now is we have so many new gun owners out there. And one of the best ways we can help is by educating. And
just so y'all know, that was not a Speedo. It's a bandana that I put on my dog.
One of the simplest things we can do as an educator is to get out there and shoot.
Oh, goodness.
Get out there and educate.
Hope a lot of them bought AR-15s.
Well, that's kind of, we're going to discuss something like that for our topic tonight. And I'm not ready to quite get into it yet, but I wanted us to tell everybody what, and Willie Bullet Man, who's out there in the side chat, thanks, Willie. He made me come up with this idea when he got his last purchase. What is your most obscure caliber or firearm? And of course, we saw one of CW's this week, which is at the wood on that rifle is absolutely gorgeous.
Does it include good guns and bad guns?
Well, what I mean by obscure is something that most folks wouldn't know or wouldn't think about. But we'll get into that shortly. We still relishing on the fact that it's America's birthday.
Yeah, boy.
So, how old is America this weekend, y'all?
What is it, 245? 47, something like that?
I think it's 247 or something like that.
Well, I was asking. It ain't like I.
I knew it was 240 something.
Want to buy me our Mercedes Benz?
Yeah. Oh Lord, won't you give me a smartphone with a calculator?
Sorry, me and Daniel have been having too much fun the past couple of days.
Yeah, you and Daniel have been having too much fun. Period.
we have a pretty cool idea, and you guys will see it coming up here in multiple videos.
But it did look like y'all had a pretty good lunch.
Well, we did. It was a good day, man. It was a good day.
I know. Every day is a good day.
I've seen that video.
All right, we got Andy says 256.
Is it that much?
This Kitty says it's 246 since the revolution started, but we declared our independence on July 4th, 1776, which was 245 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, when did we technically become an independent country? I think since we won the war, it was when we said we were independent, right? So, there.
Mm-hmm.
So all the usual suspects are piling up in here, man. We got Big Al, Every Petty just jumped in. Uncle Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he says older than that for Indians. Look, man, for them people, it's older than old as the sun, man.
Hey! Be careful what you say. Be careful how you say that. For them people, come on, man. Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
Hey, let me tell you something. My grandmother on my daddy's side was half Cherokee, so when I say for them people, what I'm referring to is the fact that those people who lived a long time before we did.
I know what you mean.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Native Americans and the way they were treated breaks my heart.
I was married to a half Cherokee, part Cherokee Indian girl.
That's right, Miss Kitty. We are those people. We all are.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mainly Subsonic just jumped in here. JCM 45. We'll go through the side chat here shortly. So, let's go through the panel and just, what are some of the ways that we celebrate? What does 4th of July remind you of from like maybe your childhood? What does 4th of July mean to us? And CW, you want to start?
My biggest remembrance is 1976. The big anniversary, the big date then. I remember that pretty well, and that's what I always think of when I think of celebrating the 4th.
That lasted almost all year, didn't it?
It was quite a bit, yeah. It was quite a bit.
That was my freshman year in high school.
It was just before high school for me. I had to think.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. I started high school fall after that. So, yeah. Yeah. So, good to see y'all coming in. Thanks for joining us. AR, what kind of memories does the 4th of July bring for you, man?
Sometimes grilling out. I remember not that long ago, Stone Mountain, a few decades ago, I'd go out there and concerts and drink beer. They'd serve beer in little wagons, little trailers. I used to buy that. And, seen quite a few good concerts out there back in the day, and good fireworks though too. But
I love that laser show.
yeah, it's been a long time since I've been out there though. I think 97 last time I was out there. It's a long time.
I hope that
They
was
still do it, brother.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah,
that was a big deal in everybody's town back in 1976.
I get my car running. I'm gonna head out there and cruise around, and probably be there next 4th of July. May go check it out again.
Oh, they have one heck of a party there every year.
Mm-hmm. I used to go out there sometime with concerts, and I'd me and my daughter, and I'd jump the line. I'd jump over the wall and go in there and get beer and get in the concert first. Right there.
I bet that was fun.
Mm-hmm. I've seen what is it? I'm trying to think of the name of the band. Atlanta Rhythm Section. When they were around.
ARS, heck yeah.
Yeah.
All night long.
Mm-hmm. Ronnie McDowell. I was trying to think. Gary Morris, back in his early days of early '80s, he was out there. A lot of people don't remember him. He's the one. He initially sung "Wind Beneath My Wings" before it was ever redone. But, I think that's the name of the song.
Well, as long as they have a champagne jam, I think they'll be okay because I'll have hangover in the morning.
I remember those. Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. They were fun.
Andy says we're all youngsters.
I've had to hide my years ago. I had to hide my vodka there. I put it under leaves or under a tree. When I'd see the security people way off, and I'd stick it under the tree and keep walking. Yeah,
walking up the trail.
Yeah, and they would catch me in my cooler and my beer, and I'd pour that out. They'd make me pour it out, but I'd go back after they left and get my other and put it back in the cooler.
I'm telling you, I'm not offended by that. I support that statement.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kyle, you want to go, or you want Scotsman to go next?
I'll go. It doesn't matter to me. On the quincentennial. Don't ask me how to spell that. I was really young, and me and my parents went to Boston for the 4th of July, and I got to see the Boston Pops play, and the fireworks show afterwards was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And the music that I heard while they were playing was spectacular, and I will never forget that as long as I live. But the 4th of July to me means shoving a finger to those that say, you're going to do what I say, and I mean it. I don't know. Call it defiance. I don't know. But if it violates law, I am constitutionally bound to defy it. It's me. Which is why I don't listen to any of it. Any of that crap going on. So I don't know, but I love this country. I'm going to die for it. I swore oath to it, and I'm going to keep going with it.
Yeah.
Well, Scotsman, I got.
What you doing?
If you can hear me.
Listen, it wasn't used for so long.
I'm sorry. Funny thing.
Well, let me go. It looks like Scotsman's away from his mic. So when you get back, Scotsman.
I'm here, man. Kyle was talking.
I got a question, and I know you've been over here a long time, and you're. Wait a minute. This is your first 4th of July as a citizen, right?
Second.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. And I know you lived in Scotland, so you may not know this, but the people in England, what do they think about our 4th of July?
I can tell you because I'm not from there. I'm from Scotland, not England.
They lost a war.
Fair enough. I was wondering.
It was a great question, but wrong country.
No, I understand, but you know,
You're a little closer to them than we are.
yeah, you're a lot closer to them than we were. Yeah. So,
Honestly, I'll say it this way: history is not taught there the same way it used to be. So, and it goes across the pond. So, I'll leave it at that. History is not taught the same. Why? Because they want to erase it.
Yeah. Shame.
thanks, Tread. We're glad you're here, buddy. And Andy said he was actually at Woodstock. I would have loved to hear Jimi Hendrix play the Star Spangled Banner again.
I had a roommate here a few years ago. He passed away. He was actually in Byron, Georgia, and heard Hendrix play.
Far out.
Mm-hmm.
There's Mr. Leverguns 50. So, okay, Scotsman, what is 4th of July? What kind of memories, what kind of celebrations do you remember? What makes your heart ring about the 4th of July?
So for me, there's a lot of things. And think about the last year and a half and all the BS we've had to deal with. You got to remember what the 4th means. The 4th talks about freedom. It means freedom. And for the last year and a half, they've been trying to take away our freedoms. And they are really, really pushing that in many, many forums. And if you don't see it, I'm sorry. But I hope you do. But for me, man, it means a lot because I come from a country that represented freedom, that fought for freedom. I come from people who died fighting for freedom, as did many for this country, fighting for this country. And so to me, it's a huge thing. And I was proud last year to get out there and shoot with Daniel, hang out with Daniel right after I swore in and took the oath. And this year we had a great time again. And thank you, Daniel. We did have a great day today. Just whatever you do, don't forget where you come from. Fight for what you believe in, stand for what you believe in, and never give up, period.
Yep.
What we got to do. We generally don't do politics on our live stream because people get all mad and upset with each other and stuff when they disagree. But man, from something Scotsman was saying about them pushing hard about our Second Amendment rights and all that kind of stuff. I got an email today from Gun Owners of America, and they're talking about how the more they push on that particular issue, the more it's blowing up in their face because of people like us, the people like Gun Owners of America that do what Scotsmen say and stand up for our rights and fight back for our freedoms. And everybody's answered the question with me, but I remember being a little kid and my parents always took me downtown to watch the fireworks. We always have a pretty good fireworks display here in small town America, and that was always fun. We generally had a cookout, and we didn't have much when I was growing up, so it was pretty much hamburgers and hot dogs, but we got as many Cokes as we wanted to drink on that day, and that was pretty cool for us because there were 4 of us, and me and 3 little sisters, so we kind of got our Coca-Colas were rationed at our house because, with 4 kids and 2 parents, a case of Cokes didn't go too far, So So those are my memories, and there was a couple of years that our hometown orchestra played, and they shot the cannons to the 1812 overture. And man, that is that that's just fun.
How much did anybody pay for Coke back when they were little, when they were young?
A dime.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
I remember a quarter.
Yeah, I did a
I
dime.
remember being a little bitty boy, and I'm going from a nickel to a dime, and I thought
Mhm.
my papa was gonna come unglued.
Mhm.
Well, let me tell you this for everybody listening on the panel and the side chat. If you can find maybe they're doing it live, I don't know, but if you can find the Boston Pops, their symphony doing the 4th of July, watch the whole thing because when they get to the 1812 overture, oh my goodness, the place goes crazy. The fireworks are amazing. You got all the ba 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 ba, and then the whole sky explodes. You know, I mean they put a lot of time and effort into that. It's a very impressive thing, and I saw it as a kid live once, and then I saw it as a minor adult once, and it was just as impressive.
Mhm.
I mean, you need to find it. I'm sure they'll have it on YouTube somewhere, and we're all on the Eastern Coast, or all of us on the panel are. Well, yeah, all of us. Uh,
Mhm.
if you can find that somebody's going to be streaming it live, and they do it from the oyster shell, is what I called it. Um, their little amphitheater, and it was amazing. I mean, it would shock your heart when all the bass hit and the fireworks went off at the exact same time. It's spectacular, and it's really something to see.
Yeah, well, I might find that on YouTube and play it as we go off the air tonight.
Mhm.
That would just wipe YouTube out.
Mhm.
And see, you got to
Right?
wait till we start going off the air before you do something like that because they'll cut you off.
I'm telling you, it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and I've been involved in band since I was in the 6th grade. Some of them were school bands, some of them were rock and roll bands, some of them were this and that bands, and man, I'm telling you that is amazing.
Isn't it sad how
Mhm.
YouTube will pull a stream because we're talking about our God-given rights, our freedoms,
She's
and
eating prison.
we play the American anthem, and they'll kick us off because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very sad. Baloo, bring it.
This
Come on,
is good
come,
historical facts right here. Kyer, just some guy put up there,
come,
and then, uh, Idaho Rogers USMC put one up there too, and yeah, that's just good stuff, man. And
Mhm.
we've got to make sure that we're teaching that kind of stuff to our kids because, guys, it's they ain't wanting to teach the truth anymore.
Those old stories need to be told over and over and over for the new generations.
There's Lakeview. What's up, buddy?
Hello, Lakeview.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, same
That's
here.
crazy, man. That's
Nothing
crazy.
that
Oh,
explodes.
I did the cherry bombs too.
Yeah, they were a favorite.
Well, we have a Walmart right below the house down here. Has got you can go buy fireworks from them here in Georgia, but yeah, a lot of arid climates. They don't want you even using sparkler spray. You'll
Mhm.
burn up the burn up the countryside.
I remember when M80s were really M80s in the 60s. Boy, they were powerful.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
George Washington also made his own whiskey. And now you do that and you'll go to prison.
Here's the thing, man. If you're celebrating this weekend and you're not thinking about the sacrifices that all these men paid way back then, you're celebrating wrong. Period. You got to be thinking about those folks that paid the ultimate sacrifice so you could be here, so you could celebrate your freedom. That's the entire point.
Nobody gave you the freedom to grill hot dogs.
It's not about hot dogs. Not about hot dogs.
That's a good one, Daniel.
One if by air or land, two if by sea.
Yeah, that's because they didn't have airstrikes back then.
Well, I'm sorry, I got 250 years got in front of me, so yeah.
You know, if you think about the evolution of the airplane and the fact that, you know, it's only just a little bit over 100 years old, man, I mean, think about it. What was it? When did they write books? Wasn't it 1911?
I was thinking 11 or 16.
And then by the time World War I started in 1914, they were using airplanes, and that first flight was only about 100, 110 yards, 110 feet, maybe.
It was in feet. It wasn't measured in yards.
Yeah.
I'm just really concerned because my F-15 is on back order from Midway. And I went ahead and bought 3 because if I bought 3, I got a free nuke.
I want to see the FFL form on that one, buddy.
I'm only buying this nuke for me only.
Nobody else but use my nuke.
See, you went ahead and went full bore and bought the F-15s and the nuke. I just went ahead and bought the cannon. Because why? Because I don't need it. I don't need to go through an FFL.
I wouldn't buy an F-15. I'd buy an A-10. I'd be hogging it up in this arena.
Old-fashioned cannons will knock your arms off and your legs off.
Old-fashioned cannon will do everything you need it to do.
Yeah. Tally ho, gents.
You know who's big into those cannons? Hank Williams Jr. He fired them as a kid. He got a whole collection in his home.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we're getting some lively stuff in here.
Mike, I do pardon you. You are pardoned, sir.
Yeah, you ain't wrong, Dave.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, a lot. That's what she did to the one that I had at the shop. She loved chasing it, then she ate it. I'm sorry, my shepherd's over here eating a Frisbee.
There's one for our brothers. Cheers to you, JCM45. Thanks for having your first one with us. We appreciate that.
Yeah, if you guys don't know him, please go check him out. JCM45 is an awesome dude.
He is
a wealth of information, I can tell you that.
He is an awesome dude. He has been with me, pretty much from the beginning. And he's definitely one of the people I look up to and I respect. So Absolutely. If you don't know them, go check them out.
Yeah, Idaho, you ain't wrong. The best sound you can ever hear as a grunt on the ground is because you know the problem's fixing to be solved. It'll probably take about 8 seconds for it to happen, but the problem's about to be solved.
And Daniel's right, man. That F-15 is awesome, but something about an Apache helicopter is just. You see that F-16 can boom, and just go by, do its business, and then get going in a hurry. But an Apache attack helicopter can sit there and hover.
Yeah, but the problem is the Apache can't get away as quick as an F-15 can. And I wouldn't even go for an F-15. Apparently, Biden's still living in the 80s. I would like a F-22 Raptor, but they're on national backorder. You only allowed one per dealer per day, and you have to put the order in through Support Link. And, you know, I've tried.
Good words here from Mr. Thorzak. That's right, Devil Dog.
And Dave's right. If you live by that code, the world will be a lot better place. And I've done that. I've issued some tough love to my children and everything like that. I've got one that extremely respects me and is proud to be my son. I've got another one that is coming around, but he's just not old enough yet.
I'd love to ride in a C-130 gunship.
I love jumping out of them.
I mean, that thing lights the Middle East up, buddy, when it goes into
Well,
a circle.
I can tell you this: it's awful loud on the inside.
You been in them before, Kyle?
No, but I've never ridden in a what do they call it? Good Lord, smoke. Never ridden a 130 gunship, but I've been in a bunch of 130s and jumped out of quite a few of them.
Wow.
But I've heard that it's extremely loud inside of them.
Yeah, they're big shells. I know that.
Oh, Puff the Magic Dragon. Sorry, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never had the privilege of watching hell rain down on Earth from a 130 gunship, but I've been in quite a few 130s. Warthog, that's what I'm saying, Bert.
I watch them occasionally on YouTube. Boy, you see these little white dots on the ground running all over the place, and then all of a sudden, poof, they're gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good God, those man, they got some cannons hanging out of them things, man.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like a 30-06. I mean, they got 40 millimeter cannons hanging out of them things.
Okay, Dave, sometimes the father checks out and leaves it for the grandfather to do. The bad thing about that is the fact that us grandfathers ain't going to live as long as daddies do. So we do the best we can with the time we have.
Yeah.
Yep.
My grandfather inspired me. My dad supported me. All through growing up. My grandfather landed on Normandy Beach in D-Day.
Oh, wow.
My father, he was in the Air Force and kept the Viet Cong out of Denver. And he did such a good job that they're still not there today. And my dad thought I was crazy when I joined the Army and started doing crazy stuff. But he supported me the whole way.
You mean jumping out of perfectly good airplanes?
Yeah. You've seen one.
Hey, they're perfectly good. There's no reason to jump out of them. They are perfectly good.
I'm like, why aren't you? The red light's green. Go. We're too busy looking at the perfectly good airplane. That was funny as hell.
Oh,
You need to come
But
back
that
to
was
Georgia,
fun.
man. We had a good time.
Spectre gunship. I forgot about the Spectre word. Yeah.
I'll be back out there in a month or two.
Come on down. You got a place. You know it. You already know the dog.
Yep. I just gotta figure out a date, but it'll be in the next month or two.
Come on down during swimming season because the pool is gorgeous.
Don't ever say it like that again, please.
I always wanted to ride in the tank.
That really does not make me want to go in the pool like that. No.
Yeah, I understand.
No.
Wow, Fuzz, I didn't know that. That's insane, man. 23.
That's because he finally learned to jump rope. That's how he made 23 jumps.
That explains a lot about Fuzzy.
They didn't even have internal combustion engines when you would be in the military, Fuzz.
He made 23 jumps and 22 of them he landed on his head.
Off his ladder. Oh, Lord. Hang on, I got to throw the frisbee. Here we go. You ready? Hey.
Flying horses.
Mhm.
All right, so what are we talking about reloading wise? We haven't talked about reloading yet.
Is Will Bullet Man still out there? I'll show you some stuff. Throw me a comment, Willie. Let me know you're out there.
Ruh-roh. No, I don't need to swim with the frogs, Tread. They come in a little bit later.
Our buddy, New Texarkana, is in our state, and I have preliminary plans to meet up with him for breakfast in the morning. So
Well, if y'all can make it early enough, I'd love to join y'all, but I have to be at work at 7 o'clock, so.
I'm gonna meet him in Calhoun. So I don't know about that.
I would love to meet up with y'all for Hey, varsity for lunch.
If he's still in town, we'll see.
Would we go in?
Yeah, Angel had a good question. Can you even go into the varsity yet?
That I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think you can now.
I think since they lifted everything, maybe it's okay. It's up to each individual business, but I'd go for 2 chili dogs and an onion ring and a frosted orange. I can tell you that.
Well, who couldn't? That kind of goes without saying, man.
I'd go for it right now. I'd dang near drive all the way to Athens for it right now.
I'm not far from there.
All right, hold on.
That's why I said that.
Hold on. LBJ, what did you do to be in the doghouse? Come on, spit it. Spill the beans. What'd you do?
Y'all
About
don't
25
want me to comment on that because I've been watching 2.5 Men all afternoon. So
Oh,
whatever comes out of my mouth right now would be influenced by weird TV shows. So
I've never watched that show.
I agree with Scotsman. LBJ, what'd you do? I mean, it's all cool that you're loading bullets, but you're in the doghouse. It's a little iffy. You forgot it was Friday night. How did you forget it was Friday night? I know you've been retired for 47 years, but damn.
Because it's Fuzz, dude. Fuzz types in capital letters 99% of the time. I'm surprised that wasn't capitalized.
What's funny is Fuzz will actually use the shift key and make everything look weird.
there you go.
He'll try to capitalize everything and ends up lowercasing it, and then he's got his caps lock on.
No, and GGW, that's an excellent thing because I'm also getting the 45 long coat. So LBJ, if you are making a video, let's see it, man.
Well, I'm the proud new owner of a Smith & Wesson Airweight 38 Special. I now have matching ones, one for me, one for her.
Cool.
And Scotsman, I need the links to the holsters that you sent to Angel because I need to buy some for me. I just hadn't figured out on the inside or outside yet.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll get it to you.
I got an answer to that, Tread. I put the Hornady 11th edition reloading manual in my cart at Midway, and I hadn't gone back and checked out and paid for it yet because I'm waiting on buying some other stuff.
I want a U-Birdie 45 Colt. That's what I want. Chrome plated.
And Tread, actually, I have shoved some lead into some 38 Special brass because thanks to JH586, he let me keep his mold a little bit longer, and I was able to cast up some more bullets to add to my collection. And then I lubed them in my Star lubricizer and loaded up quite a few 38 Special. So that's what I've done as far as reloading. Other than that, I've been fighting traffic.
I was trying to do some more 357 Magnums this afternoon, but got distracted. Jay called me about his battery wouldn't connect, and I had to go help him out and get home.
This reminds me of Kyle.
Where'd you get that, and what the hell is it?
It's a shotgun shell thermos. My daughter got it for me a few years ago, 12 gauge.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen cleaning kits come in that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Or
That's just a thermos.
chronograms in one too. Hey,
I've
Tim.
never used it.
I purchased that from Willie Bullet Man. I've had it about 3 months, guys. I think so. I don't know. I've got it set up in the reloading room, and I just wanted it for the nostalgia of it. You know, I could powder coat the bullets and everything would be fine, but I just want to do it the old fashioned way.
All right, I'm going to go through the side chat here in a minute.
We still got some.
Andy said this earlier. Then I'm going to show what I've been working on, what I'm trying to do. And Mossberg wouldn't sell him a bolt head for his Mossberg because he's not a gunsmith, doesn't have a license. And Tim has joined us, so that reminds me. I need to go through the side chat.
You want to do it? You want me?
I'll do it when I get a chance here in just a minute. Yes, that's right, Thor's Axe. 38 Special could do so much. And,
It's a very good shooting round. I played around with Angels, and then I got I'm sorry, here comes a live flight helicopter, and I hate hearing that. I know exactly the sound of it. I hate hearing that thing fly over the house because I know what's going on. But that lubricizer does a great job in 38. I played around with Angels and loaded up some different rounds, shot them. Man, that thing shot good. And I come across a buddy of mine that had another one that he wanted to get rid of, so now I have one. I thought I messed up giving her that pistol, but now I've got one to match it. Oh Lord, Mario's here. Mm.
Good to see
Roy
y'all.
Orbison.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
so
here.
all the way back to 826, and we got Lakeview Outdoors, GGW Reloading, Vanessa Kitty, Idaho Rogers USC, Daniel God is my judge, Lakeview GGW, Vanessa Kitty, Mike Hester, Mr. Thorzax, Idaho Rogers USMC, JCM 45. Big E's out there. GGW Reloading, Rollis Carvelis. Be careful out there, you guys in them trucks. Sergeant Devil Dog, Vanessa Kitty, Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog, Buzz
Yeah.
Fork 8. Did I say JCM 45? I did, didn't I? Lead Bullet Junkie, what's going on, brother? We got Miss Kitty again, Tread. Chris 338, welcome in, brother. Um, Bulldog and Devil Dog, y'all confuse me. That's not all. Lead Bullet Junkie, Tread again. Swim with the frogs, yeah, I know. Big E's won't talk about 22 250. What can I tell you? It's a neck down 30-06, right?
That 250 Savage.
Yeah, right, yeah, not a 30-06. Oh my God.
I
That'd be
seen
an
that caliber
8,000
today.
feet per
22
second.
250. Mm-hmm.
So GGW, Mike Hester, Uncle John. Sorry he's on the phone. Get off the phone. Hang up. Get on in here. We're going to talk about weird stuff.
Come on in.
JCM 45 again. Andy 79Z28. Tim S. Hey, Tim, I got your email. I replied. If you keep emailing me, I'll send you my telephone number. You can text me if you want. JCM 45 got a question for you, Kyle, as soon as I get done with this. And I think that's everybody.
I think I already answered that, Jamie.
Mario jumped in.
There's Willie. What's up, Bullet Man?
All right. He's Paw again, y'all.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations, Willie.
All right. So that's been since we've been on the air, man. Congratulations, Willie.
All right, everybody do it with me. Salute. Good job, brother. Not that you had anything to do with it.
Congrats to Willie Bullet Man, like he had anything to do about it.
But congratulations, my friend. Oh my goodness. But I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
I seen a Hornady brass today in 22 250. That when you measure the bullet jump to the lands.
Yeah, Mike, it sure is an overbore. It's a barrel burner for sure. Or it would be.
Mm-hmm.
So, Scotsman, what 45 Colts are you looking at? Are you looking at a handgun or a rifle or both or what?
No, I picked one up. So Mrs. Holster sold me one. It was Mr. Holster's. So I have a 4-inch 45 Colt Ruger Vaquero Special Edition. And I put the first shot of search today with Daniel. About half a box, so about 25, 30 rounds, somewhere in there. And
Are you serious? Are you serious about coming down here?
Yeah,
I'll hook you up.
So I gotta find dyes. I gotta find, I gotta figure all that stuff
No, you don't. Come see me.
All right. Apparently, I'm going to Georgia and I'm getting taken care of.
I will hook you up. And these are very fun planking rounds. They're a little lightweight, but they're really fun to shoot, and you can shoot them hot.
Well, Mr. Holster did have the max feet per second written down for every gun he had. So I do have the max feet per second for this firearm.
Do you know if it's an old version or a new one?
I'm gonna say it's probably a fairly newer one, but it is a special edition. It's probably one of the limited ones, like a Ellipses limited edition.
I ask because the newer ones are a little framed and they're not as strong as the old.
I would have to look it up. I mean, I got everything. I have the original box and everything. I can look it up and figure it out real fast.
Anyway, I got you on all the reloading stuff. It's not a problem, brother.
All right, I appreciate that.
I'm talking. Hell, I'll even send you with some lead.
When you get all the stuff, if you need any help, just shoot me in. I'll help you out. I've been loading it since I've been loading. So, over
all right, yeah, I would appreciate it, man. And as far as loading that, the biggest thing is going to be so. Like I said, he calculated out the exact max feet per second for the firearm, and I really don't want to go over that. So, any help with load data and stuff like that is going to be awesome.
Oh, I got plenty of load data for what I'm going to give you.
It's a great caliber. You don't need to push it to do just what you want to do with it. So
yeah, it's just fun to shoot.
Yeah, me and Daniel had a lot of fun shooting the ones that we did shoot today, and it was pretty awesome. Whatever the factory rounds were that he had, they were really smoky. I mean, really smoky.
Could be the bullet.
Tom?
Yeah, man, go for it.
All right. And the person that I got this from is on the panel. Has anybody seen Mark MCK in the side chat? I hadn't seen him.
I didn't see him yet.
Well, it wasn't him that sent it, but it's him that made this beautiful knife for me that I'm going to use to open this. And I pray to God that I don't cut myself, because a certain person on the panel does a great job of taping up his boxes.
Yeah, I've shipped a few.
But you got a hang upside down machine, Kyle?
I guess we figured out who it was now.
Looks like you do inversion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do it. Used to do it quite a bit.
All right. I got her cracked open here. Good Lord. You hold stock in packing companies? Good Lord.
Tape 3M.
I'm just trying to get to everything here. All right. What are we? Oh, look. Ooh, wow. Ooh, vacuum seal.
Leo.
Ocean, you missed roll call by 2 minutes.
I don't know if y'all can see. Look at those. That looks just brutal. Look at these slugs. Oh my goodness! And I assume the same wads.
Yeah, same wad.
Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got here. We got more packing stuff. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna use it. Oh Lord. Oh, you sent me some missiles without the
boat tail.
Well, yeah, without the boat. Look, oh, wow. I'm telling you, this man is a casting master. Look at these.
Wow.
Those are the 230 Lees. What else we got here? Oh my God, what are these? Hang on. Packing material. What the heck are these? Oh, I got to open this. I don't know how to open it. You sealed it so good, I don't know how to open it. Knife.
It's a Ziploc bag, unless you cut through it.
Well, it's a Ziploc baggie that was taped up so good I couldn't find the other end of it. Oh my goodness. What mold is this from? Wow. 310 grain, gas checked, hollow point.
That's a Lyman 311 284 hollow pointed.
Wow.
Should be about 210 grains.
These are going to be great 308 bullets or 300 blackouts.
Yep.
Oh, man. These are beautiful. Good Lord. I feel bad about what I sent you. I figured they were shotguns, so you can just shove it in the shell.
Like
Man,
my wife said, it's not a contest.
Those are gorgeous. Oh my goodness, man! Thanks, brother.
You're welcome.
Holy crap! That's a whole sackload of Elvis missiles without the boat tail. I want to shoot these and see how they do. Because after your video, I got to thinking, I wonder, because Uncle Jim brought up the point that the boat tail takes away all the bearing surface.
Yeah.
And,
there's nearly none without it.
well, I mean, my 308 or my 300 blackout shoots them no problem. I am in the same hole at 100 yards.
Wow.
But Uncle Jim couldn't get them to hit anything. And Ozark had problems, but he managed to make it work. Maybe it's the short barrel. I don't know what's going on because I got an 8.5 barrel. So I don't know. But man, thank you so much. I was not expecting any of the other stuff. I knew you were going to send me some of these hog legs. Good God.
Did they stay punk wrapped?
Yeah.
I bought that from Cabela's and it's junk. I got to double seal it and it still leaks. I
think it's leaking a little bit because when I first pulled it out, it was good. Now they're floating around a little bit.
And that's double sealed both ends. It's just I don't know if they can plastic like they used to.
Well, all I can tell you is
I missed my comment.
I don't want to get shot by that. Oh my goodness. That is one hell of a round, sir.
No, Mike, I don't have that, Mike.
Kyle,
yes, sir.
Thorzax was asking what water you using. Hey, Mark, what's up, buddy?
Is that Mark? Oh, Mark finally shows up.
Well, he's at work.
I heard you used his knife, so there he is.
I know he's at work. I use his knife, and it called him out. I don't know. Thorzax, I'm using the Russian slug mold or Russian slug wads, and I assume that's what fits these.
Yep, that's what I got.
Please hold. Yeah, it'll squish right on it. Good God, what a wad! What is this? 500 or 600 and how many grains? Hang on,
I don't remember. I did weigh him, but
yeah,
it's a Lyman trade rifle behind me, 54 caliber.
Good Lord, these are beasts. Where's my dang scale? I was just using it.
Shoot me a picture, Mike, or send me it via email or something, and or text. Let me see what they are. I don't. It doesn't ring a bell for me.
God, they're huge.
That's what.
That's what she said.
What's it for shotgun?
Yeah,
it's a Russian Paradox.
Boy, I'd knock a deer over.
729 diameter. Oh my God, I gotta find a scale. I know I've got a couple around here. Hang on.
We got K24 out there. What's happening, brother? Welcome in.
Got to get him on here too. He hasn't been on here, has he?
No. And we're still waiting on our guest that we invited.
Yeah, I think he said he wasn't going to be home and ready until like 9. So right about now.
Well, you want to send him a text, you're welcome to. And, like,
A little reminder. I'll send him one now.
Just make sure he got the link.
Just give him a little gentle tap in the face and say, "Hey, fucker," you know.
That Scotsman with his subtlety.
Hey, you know, I'm trying to be nice. I could have went a lot worse. I was being nice. I'm not trying to cuss too much on this channel, but that was my nice version.
All right, I sent him a reminder.
On the way.
Yeah, and us that have had the pleasure of spending some quality time with Mr. Scotsman have heard the not so nice version, and that was cleaned up fairly well.
That's about as clean as it gets.
Please hold for further information.
We love you, brother. We're glad you're here. Let me show off some stuff. We're the Book Man. I was going to be loading up some of these today, and I ran out of time. My son called from work, and I didn't get to load any of these, but he sent me a bag full, and these are the 358-429.
Nice bullet.
Let me show you what he did to these if I can get them open. And I can't. He sealed them up. I know I had one out the other day. I know there's a hole in the bag somewhere. They fixing to be nothing. And y'all talking about Gerber's before we went on. I got the airweight. I like Gerber knives. I just wish they were still made in America. And all I'll say about these bullets is they don't call him Willie Bullet Man for nothing. My tweezers weren't. There's my tweezers. I got tweezers because I'm a stand-up kind of guy. You powder coaters and casters will get that. The rest of you might not. There you go. It won't focus. Come on, focus. Anyway, it's semi-wide cutter, Keith style. And beautiful powder coat. What color is this, Willie? Don't work too hard out there, Mark.
If you've all met Mark, if you've had the pleasure of meeting Mark, you know he ain't working hard. So I'm just saying.
Just steady. Just steady. Yeah. There's Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog's back.
I figured out his name after I did the call off last week, Senior Master.
He said he's getting ready. He'll be with us in a little bit.
All right, boys and girls.
What's up, Kingpin?
524 grains.
He said chunk.
Wow.
A chunk of lead.
That is a hunk of you better obey. I want to see what this will do to a 2x4. I mean, oh my God.
So
It's a
see,
metallic
that-
silver.
yeah, he says that's one of yours. He
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a nice color. It's very similar to as cast.
yeah, it looks like a bullet that's been cast for a while. So that's pretty cool, man.
So Dave, I think I remember that when someone said that's not nice. If you're on my chat, I don't care. You need to remember, you're on my chat. I can say whatever the hell I want.
Easy, big dog. Easy,
And
big
if,
dog. Down, boy. Down. Heel.
and if you're on the Scotsman's chat, you have that freedom also as he extends it.
Exactly. It is a free for all. You can say whatever the hell you want within reason.
I'm just saying, heel.
You start any racism, any bullshit like that, you're out.
Yeah, don't none of us deal with that because
John.
ain't none of us that way. So
Night, John. I've seen your channel.
Good night, John's hand loading. Happy Independence Day, brother.
Sir John, have a great weekend, my brother. I gotta go put my ice pack back in the freezer. Be right back.
Sorry, Jamie, I didn't mean to cuss.
It's all right, man. It happens.
I try not to on your channel. I try not to. I'm sorry.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I do, but it happens. So yeah.
And as much as we try to keep it PG, I've seen a lot of people cuss that I didn't think would cuss. So you're not alone. You're surrounded by friends. Let's all sing Kumbaya.
Yeah, I let one out on here one night. And,
yeah, you were a little hot about something. I don't remember what.
the way they were treating our viewers and our community on YouTube, I think, is what I got all bent out of shape.
Yeah, I've seen you do it more than once, and I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you one bit. You know,
it happens, and y'all have to just excuse me because I mean I use the F word like a comma. So every now and then, if I say, you know, the thing that blocks a river and forms a lake, I really don't even see that as an issue, but some people do, and I apologize for that.
See, don't apologize. That's the thing. Like for me, the F word is almost like it's every other word out of a Scotsman's mouth. So you cannot apologize for something that is natural to you. I have to force myself when I'm on chats like this to not be that way.
I know, and most of y'all have met me in person, and you know that's not. I don't talk this way. No. I usually use something 3 times in every sentence.
Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. So I now have almost a dozen flags, and I need flagpoles. So if you have recommendations on flagpoles, please let me know because I need to buy some flagpoles.
Thoughts of an Old Soldier's got you covered. I saw another one.
I want a 25-foot one.
It is a 25-foot one with a lifetime unlimited warranty.
Oh, okay.
I got to search the memory banks here.
Yeah, I want one.
I can text them if he's the guy. I'll text him.
Well, no, it's the one that he uses. Remember his broke and he replaced it with another one. I think that's the company. Yeah, text Lee or just holler at him on here. I think he was on here earlier.
Who is it you said?
I'll shoot him a text.
I can't remember what the name of it was.
That's all right. I'll text him.
All right, we got Echo up there.
Oh. Sorry, I was at the doctor's office this evening, Echo. I've got to get a phone turned on.
Yeah, Lee's got an awesome flagpole. I've been wanting to get one for here. But yeah, I can see your sudden urge for needing them because you got like 5 flags this weekend or something.
Dude, yeah, I got almost a dozen flags at this point. I need somewhere to hang them all.
Those 25-foot ones can be expensive sometimes.
Kyer, just some guy says 1-inch EMT electrical conduit.
No, that stuff will bend. If you hang a full size flag off of it in the wind, it'll just bend it. That's why I wanted him to talk to Lee, because Lee had that problem and he fixed it. And I can't remember the company name that he used.
That's all right. I just taxed him. And Thorzak's, you're 100% right, brother. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's a place for everyone to come and say their piece. And, if you can't handle it, you know where the door is. It's that simple. We don't screw around. The whole point of it is to be free. That's it. That's why
I'm not scared for you to come in, and I ain't scared to kick you out either.
No, I mean, that's why when people come in and they get butthurt because people have an opinion, it's an opinion. Don't get butthurt.
Right. Yeah, I don't need to hear you complain about your being offended, because I don't care.
We're all trying to share experience and share our thoughts and help each other grow, and that's the entire point of it.
And knowledge and everything else. I have advanced a lot in my shotgun reloading thanks to JCM, James Pollard, Tim, PC Bullet Empire, and all of them we cut up with on here every weekend. And we cut up with each other and we poke at each other because some of us know each other better than others and stuff like that. We know what'll get you triggered, and then all of a sudden you get a duck in the mail.
I've been waiting on that duck.
I haven't. I didn't. No, I took it to work. I didn't show y'all the drama llama.
So AR, I'm working on it, brother. I just got back in town this past week, and
no rush, man.
As soon as I dig them out of the hole they're in, I'll have probably half a dozen on your way. So you're getting more than one. You're not just getting one.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it, brother.
I'm gonna send you a mixed bag of ducks.
Okay, sounds good.
No. Oh, you can't send a Scotsman's load of ducks to Georgia. We've got too many right now. I think I got 3 ducks, a sheep, and a bunch of frogs.
Yeah, be careful with the sheep.
I don't know what you do with sheep, but I leave them up there on the shelf. I leave the sheep on the shelf.
There's some down the street here from me in the neighborhood here. They got it wrong in the yard.
The only thing that I have noticed with sheep is if you have sheep and there's a donkey in the same pasture, don't mess with the donkey. That's a guard donkey. You go messing with a sheep, that guard donkey is going to mess you up.
Yeah, I have some neighbors nearby here. They got goats, sheep.
Is there a donkey in the pasture too?
No.
That's for the coyotes. The donkeys to keep the coyotes away.
Yeah, they are. They don't like coyotes.
You go messing with them sheep, them donkeys don't like you at all. And I mean, I've seen it. It's brutal. They'll kick you away and wait till you're knocked out and then stomp you.
I've heard donkeys will flat kill a coyote.
Oh, yes, they will. Absolutely, they will.
I was hanging out with my buddy Luke, and there was a sheep farm that surrounded his property. And I'm like, "What's with the donkey?" He goes, "That's the guard donkey." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, they put the guard donkey loose with the sheep and everything. It takes care of the sheep." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And we're smoking a pork butt on the porch, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It took a lot longer than we thought it was going to. And I hear this god awful noise, and I grab my rifle and turn the light on, and this donkey is just mud stomping this coyote. I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like, yeah, don't mess with the sheep. Lesson learned. Got it.
All right, so we got some neighbors down the road, and I walk the dogs up and down the road, and they have a pit bull and a goat, and it's the funniest sounding thing you ever heard, man.
These people out near me, they got the pit bull too in the yard with the goat.
That is a weird combination.
And the sheep.
Oh,
and chickens and a duck sometimes. A few ducks.
If I was going to get a dang goat, I'd get one of them fainting ones. That way I could just go, "Hey," and it fall over.
My wife wants a pygmy goat so bad that I'm probably going to have to buy her one.
I think that's some of the funniest stuff I've ever heard in my life. The fainting goat. What the heck?
Oh.
I mean, have any of y'all watched videos on them? Oh my God, it's hysterical. They'll like get up in a swing and start swinging and then fall out of the swing and just lay there and go, it's hysterical.
Daniel, get your mind out of the gutter. They have a pit bull and they have a goat, and they have not crossed it.
Okay, all right. So number one, you gotta remember he's Navy, so his head's automatically in the gutter. It's never coming out of the gutter. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. So
I could say something, but this is a G-rated channel. Love you, Daniel.
Fred asked this question. Rebel answers with this response. And Dave, I appreciate you saying that, man. We try to be manly man around here. And,
I need some lump coal. I'm out of lump coal to smoke.
Man, I got my son bought 2 pork butts. I think they're about 15, 16 pounds a piece. I mean, they're that
Oh, good Lord. Those are nice.
Yeah. So we got Booze and Bullets jumped in. Welcome in here, man. Also, we need to get back to our main topic that we had lined up for tonight. What is your most obscure weapon? And since Scotsman went last the first time, he probably needs to go first the last time, right?
That's a very interesting question because I got a couple of weird ones. I'm just waiting on the Scotsman to come back. I'm filling in time. This is what we call fill time. Fill time. Fill time. Stretch it.
Man, Fred, I love ribs done right.
Got to use the 3-2-1 method. All right, since he ain't going to go out.
See, I got to be careful here. Kyle's talking about the 3-2-1 method. This is where we got to be PG. We got to be careful.
I'm talking about ribs. How can
I was talking about ribs too, but you got.
How can you not be PG? We're talking about ribs.
Maybe my mind's in the gutter.
Well, see, you're the one that took yourself there. I said 3-2-1. That's 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was talking about 3-2-1 too, but different 3-2-1.
Mike Hester said that'd be a 14-hour cook. I can get my smoker up to about, I can get it over 300 degrees if I wanted to, but I just don't. I like 250, 275.
Low and slow.
Yep, I smoke mine about 250, 275. And depending on the weight, it's actually, I don't even have a time. It's just whenever my little barbecue guru tells me I'm at 205. I'll cover it after about 150, 160.
All right, Walter.
Happy 4th to you, brother. Happy Independence Day. Walter had to go. We're glad he was in, and then A&A jumps in here. What about that?
So, Scotsman, what's your most obscure caliber, Scotsman?
Oh, probably 224 Valkyrie.
But that's a fairly new caliber.
Well, it can be new and obscure.
I mean, granted it is obscure. I'll give you that.
And it's dead on. That's accurate. I haven't worked up a load for it yet, but it's what was factory ammunition so far is dead nuts accurate.
I think my most obscure caliber is what CW just sent me. I'm gonna have to do something with that one.
I'll be back shortly, guys.
Yes, sir. That is one heck of a hunk of lead, man. I mean, what are you loading those with?
Either blue dot or long shot.
I got long shot.
Let's discuss that quickly and briefly, if okay. Well, maybe not. Anyway, 224 Valkyrie is not that old of a cartridge release, but it's one that didn't grab traction
Right.
Real well. So therefore, I think that a cartridge that has happened to, yeah, I think a new caliber can be obscure.
Well, see, and usually when new calibers come out, people are hesitant to get into it. You know, there's a lot of people will look at the dynamics of the caliber, what it's going to do, the average rating, and so on and so forth before they proceed with it. And 224 Valkyrie was out for a while before people were really jumping on the bandwagon with it. And I jumped into that probably, it's probably been about a year or so now. Because I tried a couple other calibers prior and had some issues. And I was like, you know what, let me just try the 224 Valkyrie and see what happens. And so I picked up a barrel for it and switched out that with another barrel that I had on a previous build. And I've had nothing but good luck with it.
Dang, everybody in the side chat coming up with some real obscure stuff.
Yeah. Most Tread 277 Wolverine. That interests me. I almost did that. But yeah, the 7.5 by 53.5 Swift, that's pretty obscure. Booze and Bullets might have the win. GGW says 300 Savage and 8mm Mauser. I have 8mm Mauser. And 300 Savage was almost the round our military was using.
My most obscure is 20mm armor piercing incendiary. Oh no, that's the hardest to find. My bad. Actually, what I have that is the most obscure, because most of my stuff is NATO, I would say 32 long Colt. I'm pretty vanilla on this one.
Yeah.
That's
Those
one thing
are
I
some
really like
obscure.
is those obscure calibers.
I'm sorry. Say that again. CW.
That's one thing that I really like is all those obscure calibers, those not so popular ones. That's what I hover around. We always end up with.
Yeah, I was always on the other end of the spectrum. I wanted to make sure that if stuff got crazy, I could just go out in the street and find ammo. You're not going to find ammo for that. What 335 by 51 or what was it?
This the Schmidt Rubin 753 or 735. Yeah,
It just seemed really odd to me. Well, hope you can reload for it.
Oh,
Edward, that caliber right there is what got me started on this. When Willie Bulletman got that Winchester lever gun in 2520, so that's kind of what got me thinking about some of the stuff that we rarely talk about and how interesting some of it could or might be.
I mean, a lot of it really is. I had a 25-06 that I bought to go elk hunting with in Colorado. I've never dived into any of these really odd things, and part of me hates it for it, but I like hearing y'all go back and forth about them.
I got a little 22 Jet in a Smith & Wesson 53. Have you ever heard of one of those? It's a little bitty bottleneck cartridge, rimmed cartridge on a 57 or a 38 special, 22 caliber, very long sloping shoulder.
So it's a 22 caliber 357 SIG.
No, well, it looks totally different. It's at a long sloping shoulder, so it's very, very tapered looking.
That's
I got another one on 57. You ever hear of a 256 Winchester Magnum?
I've heard about it. I've never seen one.
That's a 357 case neck down to 25 caliber. I got that in a Marlin lever.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
25-45 sharps.
I'm telling you what, guys, we really need to meet back up at Dead Zero because I got introduced to a lot of calibers that I never would have thought of, but other people had. Trent had some interesting stuff. Insight Freedom brought some different stuff. I mean, everybody had different stuff, and it was like, hey, can I shoot that? Hey, can I shoot that?
That's
Hey,
what's
let me
so
shoot-
neat about that, and that's kind of what the question is about. And Idaho Rogers, I'm assuming this is 224 Valkyrie we're talking about here, 80 grain Sierra Max Kings at 3,300 feet per second. And Jerry 1911 222 Remington. At this point, yeah, I would say that's obscure.
It's just different things, Some people they fall in love with the gun, not the caliber, and then they explore the caliber, which I'm totally okay. I'm a gun guy. I'm totally okay with that. It's just that's some stuff that I wouldn't be looking for. But then again, right about now, that's about all you can find is that oddball stuff.
Well, see, like back in the day, I'm gonna say probably about 5 years ago, I was buying ammunition before I bought the gun. So I'd buy the ammunition and then figure out what gun I wanted to go with it.
Right. I have bought guns.
That's a fun game to play.
I have bought guns before and not been able to find ammunition. I just fell in love with a gun.
Yeah. No, I fell in love with the ammunition and then I had to find the gun to go with it.
I've gotten rid of a few guns over the last 2 years. What was one of them? A 280 Roberts. Is that right?
257, 257 rubbers.
Yeah, 257 rubbers. Yeah.
Maybe it was 250. Yeah, 257. Oh yeah. I got rid of one of those just because somebody had more value in it than I did, and I mean that kind of stuff. I've never really been one of those people to buy oddball calibers, which I may be cheating myself. I don't know, but it's fun to shoot everybody else's weird stuff when we meet up.
See what Fred's trying to do to me, Scottsman?
Oh no, yeah, it's not gonna happen, Tread.
That ain't gonna happen, buddy. I promise you. I've laid cash on the table.
You're gonna have to come up with a heck of a lot more if you want to try and do that.
It ain't happening.
I don't think that's happening.
It's just like Scotsman with his CZ. You think you're going back to Ohio with this gun? I'm pretty sure I am. I just started throwing $100 bills down. Finally, I got tired of throwing them down. I'm like, yeah, you're going back with it.
That's ultimately cool, Edward. Now, notice when I posed the question or the thought, I said, what is your most obscure cartridge or rifle? And what I'm getting at here is sometimes it might be a fairly common cartridge or caliber, but rather obscure firearm. Like, for example, my Finnish M39 Mosin the gun shoots 7.62 by 54R, which is very common all over the world, but not in that rifle.
My obscure rifle, and I'm going to have to go back to my grandfather. It's a Belgian-made Browning 22 takedown. It was the original 22 takedown.
22 auto.
From 1945, I think. I've showed it in a previous video.
Yeah, that Free Smith is pretty uncommon. It comes with 2 cylinders. You can swap it out for a 22 long rifle or shoot the 22 long rifles in little cylinders, cartridge conversion cartridges that you put in the same cylinder.
Yeah,
we got the side chat fired up.
I know, I can't keep up with them.
I still have it, Mike. I've been saying I'm going to do a video on it, but I haven't done it yet. Guys have tried that, and it's an okay. The 256 Win Mag Max. It'd be a single shot kind of thing. That'd be necking a 357 Maximum down to 25 caliber.
Oh Lord, we mentioned oddball calibers, and here comes Kenny. It's like he was waiting on the
That's an old one. Yep. Yep. Mashburn is another one. But
that really sounds interesting right there, Junkie. I'm telling you. Dave's got a Ruger Hawkeye 257 Magnum. Never heard of that, so that's pretty obscure. Oh, and that one will hurt your shoulder.
They're not bad. Oh, come on, Tread.
They're not so bad.
Shoot. It's fun to shoot, but yeah, it was the first time I pulled the trigger. It was surprising, but the second time I was ready for it, right. And both holes were touching. It was a good shooting rifle.
It's raining here. I gotta get my dog in. Be right back, guys.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I'm hoping it's gonna be raining here shortly.
Blue.
That 256 I got is a 62 model 62 Marlin. That's a pretty rare one. You don't see those very often.
What was that Quigley rifle, the Sharps, something 60, 45, 60.
45, 110,
45.
45, 120. It was one of the big ones.
Yeah, something. I think it was 45, 100, 45,
They
90.
made a 100 as well.
Yeah, I would just like to have one of those for the heck of it. But I haven't found one that's less than $1,000 just for an old ass rifle.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't mind if somebody come up with that design again, you know, and start it over. Because I like the classics. You know, I'm okay with the old
We
Colt,
spent some freaking lump coal for a good
you know,
cooker.
that
I
kind
don't
of
know if I'll even if I get this house, I don't even know if I'll go in debt for an expensive cooker. I'm tired of debt. If I save and buy everything cash.
Huh?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, 730 Waters. I've had a few of those. That's a nice caliber. That's a really nice caliber. That's a 30-30
Sorry, guys.
blown out straight and then neck down to 7mm for a sharper shoulder.
We had a guy come into work that hauls money to be destroyed, and he come out of the truck and he had this. I'm not even gonna call it a hog leg. It was a hand rifle on his hip, and of course I walk right up to him and go, "Hi, what's up with that?" He's like, "Well, those black Suburbans around my trailer are FBI agents, and I need to get my truck worked on." Well, I talked to him for a minute. What's going on with the truck? And I'm like, "So what's up with that? What do you got there?" Well, this is just for defense. I said, "No, I didn't ask you what the hell it was. I said, show it to me. What do you got there?" I'm a gun guy, and it's a 460 460 Rigby, and it's got like a 14 and a half inch barrel. And I'm like, so what do you do with that? And he said, anything I want. I'm like, oh my God. Then I got to looking. His entire truck is bulletproof. His windshield's 2.5 inches thick. I'm like, you said you hauled money. What's going on here? And he was like, yeah, nobody's allowed inside this truck but me. And I'm like, so none of our mechanics can pull this truck in here? He said, nope, you tell me where to pull it. I'm like, well, it's probably going to be a minute before your truck gets worked on then. He goes, I don't think so. I push a button and have the FBI here in about 38 seconds. He had a 460 on his hip. There was 3 ARs in there that did have the fun switch, 2 AR-10s, 3 big bore rifles. I'm like, God almighty, what are you scared of? He said, man, I run through Texas and Arizona and everything else. I got the FBI around me and all that, but I got to be able to fend this truck because I'm responsible for this truck. And we got to talking, and he ended up being a very cool guy. But he was telling me what he was doing with that 460. I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, 250 yards with a pistol and stacking them. I was like, wow. He was showing pictures and all this stuff. I'm like, next time you come through here, I'm going to buy you a hot dog at the varsity.
So, Reloader 762, I think that I'm a Marlin guy, and I've shot Winchesters and all. I love Winchesters. But that Savage 99 and 300 Savage might be the ultimate lever gun. Thoughts?
Really?
It's a good one. It's a good one. I got 2 of them. One in 300 and one in 308.
That's just too cool. So,
Bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Ribbit.
yeah, I think Eagle Eye might be the king of the obscure cartridges anymore. 22 Grendel, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, he does, GGW.
I've never had an obscure caliber that I can think of.
Yeah. I don't have anything that oddball. I've
Mm-mm.
just always been go with the flow.
I probably have
Mhm.
more obscure than regular.
That's the Quigley Down Under gun, 45 120 paper patch.
Yeah.
I had guns I got rid of and regret big time, but no obscure.
I like the action of that old Sharps rifle. Yeah, it doesn't make sense in today's world, but the damn thing worked. Didn't matter.
They're
You
not
know,
they're not the easiest action to shoot accurately. That hammer takes a long time to fall, and if you don't
Right.
have good ergonomics, you're not going to shoot it well.
right?
It can be frustrating.
Yeah, you guys are unreal. Y'all,
Oh, I couldn't imagine shooting a 44 or 444 Marlin in a Thompson Contender with there's an Encore, the pistol version. I shot a 7 mag pistol I don't remember the versions of them because I don't have any. But I shot a 7 mag pistol Thompson, and I was like, I pulled the trigger, then I handed it back to the guy that owned it, and I said, "Why in the hell would you own that?" I mean, it had like a 12-inch barrel, but it was still just a pistol, you know.
Have you ever shot an XP 100?
No.
They chambered some of them in Wildcats and some pretty big stuff. We shot one quite a bit in 221 Fireball. They were a fun little gun.
Well, we started reloading for 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum, and we developed a load that was accurate. And actually, my buddy's wife enjoyed shooting, and she's not a ninny, you know. But the first load that we reloaded, I wouldn't give that to my dad to shoot. Jordan pulled the trigger on that. The canopy exploded, knocked all the rain off, and Jordan held that pistol like this, and he went, "I'm done." I was like, well, it sounded bad. Was it that bad? He goes, "You want to shoot it?" Nope. But yeah, we finally found out. We changed powders and everything, shooting a 450 grain lead bullet.
Yeah, 440. Yep. That's the one I like mine.
Yeah, we changed powders and all that, and actually made it comfortable to shoot. And now it's just boom, boom, boom. But the amount of power that gun has and is capable of is insane.
Yep.
I'm actually kind of glad that Jordan bought it instead of me, because I was trying to get it.
There's Roger.
Roger. Roger.
very good, JCM. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. I'm running way behind. $454 per soul. Just
They're not that bad. Idaho. 460 is a lot worse.
Yeah, Big E. I don't know if I want to play with that or not. I've got fragile limbs now. My
That's
car
something you probably only do once.
inflamed.
The contenders can't take those big calibers. The Encore can, but the contender can't.
I can't remember what it was, but yeah, it was a 7 mag pistol. I'm like, what? And he's like, "Oh, you got to shoot it." And I shot it, and I was like, "Oh, that's just stupid." Here, shoot it again. Nope. Thank you for playing.
You got some fish in there.
All right, sweetheart.
Whatever you don't eat.
all right, we got We got to get back to the question here. AR, have you told us what your most obscure rifle or cartridge might be?
You got to turn your speaker back on.
Hey, sorry. I've never had one. I just stick with basic calibers: 270, 30-06, 308, 35, 30-30. So nothing obscure.
Well, you know, 35's getting fairly obscure these days.
Yeah, I sold one a few years ago. I mentioned it one time before on the stream, I think. Brand new black walnut 35 of Marlin, and I regret that. I actually don't I do. And I used to sit at my back door when dogs would roam through my backyard and try to attack my dog. I'd set the rifle next to it. But nope, don't have one outside of the 35 Marlin. I wish they'd hurry up and put those rifles back. Put them back in stock out there. I want to get one. Probably a 30-30 this time.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see what Ruger does with the Marlin 336 and the 94s and 95s.
I wish they'd hurry up and get them on the market. Get them out there. Them things cost an arm and a leg right now. They're higher than AR-15s.
Double A, you can't hear me well, man?
Sorry, I joked you all a little earlier. I didn't know which one. I didn't know I was muted or not. I got that crazy mute button that I don't know about unless I look at it. So.
About the only powder I shoot in my maximums is 1680. It's just such a perfect powder. It's the only one I use anymore. That old Hornady 180 grain SSP that they discontinued was a shame. That was a perfect bullet for that caliber.
I'm working on eventually getting a LR, either 308, 6.5, AR-10 built.
I think that right there is going to be awesome in an AR-10. 358 Winchester. Let me get up a little closer. A&A, Armament and Axis having trouble hearing me. So
I hear you.
I'm using my webcam.
I think it's just when you sit back in the chair, you're far away from the microphone. But we can still hear you, but you do sound a little muffled sometimes. You're fine now.
Who we got here? What's up, bro?
Yellow. How we doing?
Oh, you got to say the thing.
Which thing?
The thing you say at the beginning of all your videos.
Welcome back to
folks.
another fun reloading video.
There it is. Well, thanks for having me, folks. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, thanks for showing up.
Sorry I'm late, just getting off of work and having dinner with the wife and all that fun stuff.
Well, we're glad you made it in, but we are getting close to the end. So,
Watch one of your videos today, dummy around.
Oh, yeah?
Watching.
All right. I appreciate it.
Start watching you more.
Well, you better.
Yeah.
That would be pretty, Mike. I wish Marlin made more of the case hardened.
I do too, but they're going to have to be forging those things. Come on, man. Really, Rebel? Really?
I like that 550.
We got to go there. Anyway, I was talking about you earlier, dummy round, and I told him, I said, every time I watch one of your videos, you say, "Welcome back, my friends, to another fun reloading video," and I keep expecting to hear, "Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Come inside, come inside."
I remember that.
And
Great.
there's another one. Oh, Ron T. Sawyer. Every time I hear his name,
Mm-hmm.
I think of a Rush song.
All right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I
I'm
saw that.
just-
Yeah, I saw that the other day. It's like Tom Sawyer. What's that?
So what are you loading tonight, dummy round?
I think we're gonna be doing some 350 Legend.
There you
And
go.
then,
Wow.
maybe we'll get done with that. We'll go back to some 9mm, perhaps.
I'm working on 9mm now, and I got a set of Reading steel dies, and it will not even size it down to fit a case gauge.
No way.
Yeah, serious. I'm gonna have to buy a carbide ring die, maybe Lee, and then size it maybe twice or once with the Lee. Go figure.
Yeah, my lead die. I don't have any issues with that.
I'm gonna start buying some more Lee dies. I'm not buying any more expensive dies.
Ozark smoking a brisket.
Nice. Guys doing anything fun tomorrow? Or for the 4th, rather?
I'm going to the range tomorrow and recording my video for 5 o'clock on Sunday. Hashtag let freedom ring.
The only range I got around here is the state of Georgia range, and they're strict. They took it over years ago. When he lets you shoot an AR-15, you got to pause. What?
Like 1 shot per second or something?
Yeah, I think they want, maybe actually 2 or 3 seconds between shots. It's so
Wow.
bad. Yeah. And you can't let the bullet hit the ground, never. So you can't do the steel. You can't do nothing. So.
I was just seeing some family up in Michigan a couple weeks ago when we went to an indoor range there. And it was like $22 an hour for the lane or something crazy. And you had to sign this huge form. And if you shot the ceiling, it's $20 a pop. And, you got to wait a second between shots. And man, I've never heard of this stuff. I just shoot outside into the hillside and,
I used to like going to Georgia, the ranges, because there's no one there. You just go out there and have a blast. Not anymore. It's not that way. They're good guys out there. I get along with them. They say brass for me occasionally when I do go. I haven't been in several years.
well, if you got your own place, then no need.
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm in a neighborhood, unfortunately. Got a lot of woods back here, but I might get by with a crossbow back there, but it's not my property.
Yeah, and Dennis makes a darn good. I've got a few of his bullet.
CW said you've already loaded some of these 170 soft points before?
A few. I like the
Yeah.
165 FTX better. They were more accurate for me.
Okay. Well, that's
Oh.
all I could find, so that's what we're going with.
That's the way it is nowadays.
Yeah.
I shoot
I'll
most
shut up for a minute.
I use those 165s as a hunting load in rifles, and other than that, I shoot mostly cast.
I want to shoot steel. Believe it or not, I've never done it.
Any of those fatter fives I sent you, you can run them through a 3.56 and load them in the Legend just fine.
Oh, I plan on trying some of them.
Yeah, I'm arming axes. I'm gonna buy a set of some leaves. A few more. I'm kind of disappointed in the R. But that's all I'll say. I don't want to trash your company here. I may call Reading actually. I can tell them what it measures out and see what they say.
They're really good. They've got a really good customer service. I've talked to them.
Yeah.
You can get that. He's a lot of knowledge. No issues at all.
Yeah, I've talked to them. They always help me, send me parts and things. So.
All right, so I hate to run off as soon as dummy round gets here, and
It's
we are
almost.
closing in on that time. So
We didn't hear about your obscure calibers, Jamie.
my obscure caliber, well, y'all seen all my stuff. So I've got the obscure rifle and the Finish M39. I shoot 35 Remington and 8mm, and then 7.62 by 54R. Other than that, my stuff is 30-06, 270, 940, 45, 38, 357. Stuff like that.
I'm still going to buy Reading. They make good products, but occasionally any company lets small things slide through quality control.
350 Legend. That I'm getting into that pretty good. Taking that to the round with me tomorrow, range with me tomorrow. So that would be fun.
What's that? Basically a Super 357 Magnum
Super 9mm is probably closer.
or Super 9? Yeah.
Really long 9mm case.
Oh, okay.
Sort of.
Yeah, 38s are cheaper to load and shoot, Biggie. I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to shoot 38 though when you get that taste of 357.
Yeah. 357 was one of my first guns I bought years ago.
Here's a topic for another night.
What's that?
What's your first gun? What's the first gun you shot? What's the first gun you bought?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, if we weren't so close to getting.
Yeah, we could jump on that one next time.
How about that for next week? Think you can come back next week, dummy round?
I'm gonna try to if you'll have me.
Oh man, we'd love to have you.
All right.
Yeah, 38's in an N frame. That is kind of silly, man. 38's in a J frame now. That's a different story.
It's good to see people on here besides the videos. Actually hear them speak. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, Dave, take it easy, buddy.
Good night.
So we're going to get off of here too. Dummy round, don't click out when we get off here. We'll let me put this up as we go out. So y'all check out Dummy Round's channel. If you're not already, sub to him. Go over there and check out his stuff. I guarantee you will like it. And if you go over and watch some of his stuff and you don't like his videos, you don't have to subscribe, but I'll give you a money back guarantee. If you like his stuff and you watch his stuff and you don't like it, I'll give you your money back.
That's right, full refunds.
Yeah. So OCD Outdoors, we got to get him back on here too. That would be fun. Thanks, Floyd. So yeah, here's the link. Well, no, it ain't. I lost it. Where'd it go? You're blowing me up, guys.
Don't forget to post your videos, guys. 5 o'clock on Monday. Let's bring them
Sunday.
No, it was Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday, July 4th, 5 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, that's right, the 4th. Yeah, not the observed, the actual.
There may be a late night stream on Echo's channel too tonight. I'm not sure yet. So.
Well, I ain't gonna make that. I got to be at work at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So what about you, Dummy Round? Are you going live later tonight?
I think so. Here in a little bit.
Oh,
I'll clean up around the house, and then I'll be back here in maybe an hour or so.
Well,
that's gonna be a little late for me.
Yeah, I'm on to the range tomorrow, but anybody on here, we want to help out as much as we can. And you're in Tennessee, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got to get up that way. I got to come meet you, man.
Definitely.
Maybe we can work something out where we meet Scott and the Scotsman, Inside Freedom and the crazy Scotsman.
That
Anyway,
sounds cool. I'm down for shooting.
always we'll find somewhere to go.
That's right.
All right, so since you're new here, man, tell us what you're working on, what you got coming up, and just give us a little outro and see.
Well, tonight I'll be working on some 350 Legend, but you guys are going to have to help me pick out what primers and powder we're using and pick our charge weight range and all that fun stuff. And then we'll go shoot it at the range tomorrow, probably. And then I'll have a nice range report afterwards, and we'll go from there.
Well, schedule your range report to go live at 5 o'clock on Sunday, July the 4th. Yeah, our purpose there, Doc, is to, and I prefer Doc than dummy. DR, that's a doctor.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, man, something. Maybe somebody's shooting fireworks already. That was kind of loud and kind of close. Anyway,
They're right here too.
Yeah, my neighborhood's going off too.
so there's the link. Y'all go check out Dummy Round. Scotsman, what you got coming up, brother?
I got a couple different things coming up here pretty soon. We also have the giveaway for the BM15. I'm a little behind on that, and I apologize, but I think you guys can understand with me heading out of town last week. So I gotta go through all the entries, figure all that out, and then do a giveaway for that. So I got that coming up. Also, of course, Let Freedom Ring. I went and did my video today and got that set up, ready to go. So make sure you get yours done. Again, July 4th, 5 o'clock Eastern. Let's blow up the YouTubes, overload them, and let's make this the best and biggest year ever. We are in one of the biggest fights for our rights, and if you don't see it, I'm sorry, but we are. So do your due diligence, and as always, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay free.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, man. Thank you for being here. And Dummy Round, thank you too, brother. We appreciate you very much.
I appreciate you having me.
CW, you want to go next?
Sure. Not a lot going on here. I loaded up those 3006s for that 1903, and I'm going to try and get to the range to shoot them, but it's probably going to be next week. I want to do a few more loads. I want to play with that a little bit. That rifle hasn't been fired in too long, so we're going to try and fix that. It's too nice to be in the back of the safe. That's about all that's on my agenda.
Well, thanks for being here, brother. We appreciate
it. I appreciate it.
AR, what's going on, man?
Hey, I'm hoping to try to let Freedom Ring do a little bit of video tomorrow shooting if I don't get caught. If I can cover shooting on property with the fireworks going around me, I'll do it. And without, going to the big house. But yeah, Scotsman's right. Our freedom is, a lot of people don't realize that we're one vote away, one man away from gun control. A lot of people don't realize that. Not to talk politics, but that's where we're at. Great being on here. I enjoyed you all. Good to see you in the side chat. Appreciate it's an honor being here, Jamie. I enjoy it every week.
Well, we're glad to have you, bud.
Thank you.
Thanks for bailing us out. Kyle, what you got coming up, man?
I just want to thank every red-blooded American or American citizen for understanding what Sunday's about. And if you can make a video for Let Freedom Ring, let that baby ring. Let it ring from sun up to sundown. That would do nothing but make me proud and happy. And I appreciate everybody being on here. And I also appreciate Jamie letting me finish my ear of corn. But yeah,
Next time you might want to do that off camera.
we AR's right. We ain't but one vote away from them taking every damn thing.
Joe Manchin, he's only one holding out for the filibuster. He wants it to stay old school, which I don't trust him either. But he's
I don't trust me. I don't trust any of them. Yeah. I don't trust any of them no further than I can shoot them from.
Nope.
But I mean, these are serious times that we're in, and I wish that the younger people in the country would understand it. Never mind. We're not talking about that. I'm glad everybody was here tonight, and hope to see all of y'all next weekend. And Jamie, I'm sorry, but I got to work tomorrow, so I won't be off till I won't be anywhere around this area till about 4:00 in the afternoon. If you're still up there, let me know, and I'll come up there and visit. I would love to meet Texarkana, but I don't know. I got to work. So, but I am off Sunday. Other than that,
well, we'll see what time we get done and what time we'll get up there. But the range is open until 8:00 tomorrow because they're on summertime hours now. All you guys out there, remember what this weekend means. It's our nation's birthday. I appreciate all you guys. We all appreciate everybody in the side chat. Thanks for coming out, and we do what we do to get along with you guys and get to know everybody better. So we're going to jump off and let you get on with the rest of your weekend, and we want to say we'll see you, Lord willing, next week at 8:00. Check us out over at the Reloaders Network, Georgia Shooting Connection on Instagram. Email us at georgiashootingconnection@gmail.com. We hope the Lord blesses y'all real good, and we'll see you next week. Say bye, y'all.
Bye, all.